Today we're talking about ultra feminine fragrances that you should try. I feel like every woman should at least have one of these fragrances in their collection. If you want to give feminine energy, I feel like these fragrances are a must. Without further ado, I'm gonna go straight into the video. The first one on my list needs no introduction. This is Flowerbomb by Viktor and Rolf. Now, when this fragrance was released on the market, it was the standard. I mean, it was talked about like no other. Even if we have hundreds and thousands of fragrance releases, I feel like Flowerbomb is a fragrance that has stood the test of time. It is still pretty loved and I find it to be ultra feminine. So we have quite a few flankers of the Flowerbomb fragrance. I feel like this one is just known just by its name. So if you're looking for a warm floral fragrance that's ultra feminine, this one is definitely one to try. This has beautiful notes of peony and rose, very delicate, very feminine notes. It is a sweet fragrance, but it's also very floral at the same time. The lasting power on Flowerbomb is very impressive. This one also has jasmine, it has patchouli, I feel like that helps with the longevity, and then it has vanilla in the base to give it that warmth. I feel like this was one of my favorites for a very long time, still is one of my favorites, and I still very much get compliments every time I wear this. I feel like it's just iconic, it's very feminine, definitely gives a lot of feminine energy. So Flowerbomb is the first one on my list. When I first started my channel, I talked about this fragrance a lot. Even if I don't reach for it as often, I still very much have a very special place in my heart for this fragrance. I'm talking about Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. I feel like with Coco Mademoiselle, it gives you longevity, it gives you strength, it gives you femininity all in one. I affectionately call this one Coco Mad. I just feel like this one is giving very rich but very understated. It's a very luxe and underrated fragrance in my personal opinion. I really enjoy and embrace the new fragrances. I love them too, don't get me wrong, but for the ones that have been there and they really make a mark and they're good, I also appreciate those. The composition, everything about it is great. And when I use my fragrances, I do rotate them a lot, and so I reach for the new, the old, the in-between, you know? This one is composed of orange, it has jasmine, it has rose, a lot of the notes that I typically enjoy, especially the rose, but it also has patchouli and vetiver, helping that longevity, kind of grounding the fragrance a lot, and I just really love this one. This one gives you very luxe vibe without doing too much. I love it so much, and to me it's ultra feminine. Unisex fragrances have dominated the fragrance market as of late, but I feel like sometimes a good old masculine fragrance giving you strong, present, in charge, and a very feminine, demure, beautiful, sophisticated fragrance gives us what we like as women. And personally, I enjoy all kinds of fragrances, but every now and then I want something that's ultra feminine. Unisex fragrances are awesome. There's a time and place, and I feel like that's when the feminine or the masculine specific fragrances need to happen. Coco Mademoiselle, sophisticated, feminine, and luxurious. This is what this one gives me. The next fragrance is ultra, extremely feminine. There's no mistaking the femininity of this fragrance. So this one comes from Guerlain. This is Mon Guerlain. Now, I've talked about this here on my channel before. This gives us sophisticated, I'm about to be a wife, you know? Gives me that wifey vibe. Like, she got the man, she got the ring, and she's about to be a whole wife. This is feminine, this is nurturing, this is comforting and so pretty. Like, so far all the fragrances I've talked about was purchased with my own money. Only one on my list was a PR, and I love this one. I feel like there's no denying the feminine qualities here in Mon Guerlain. The intense version is beautiful. They have different iterations of this, and I truly enjoy every single one of them, but this is the one I have in my collection. I really enjoy this one for a multitude of reasons. So when I smell Mon Guerlain, Like I said, it gives you that grounding, comforting vibe. It's just so nurturing, if you will. We have lavender, which I feel like is the key note in this one. We also have vanilla and jasmine. We have a lot of vanilla mixed with that lavender to make it beautiful, sweet, such a sophisticated and feminine fragrance. This one I feel like definitely is femininity defined. It's also very sensual, and I feel like men love it on women. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this. A lot of the fragrances are compliment getters. Coco Mad, like I affectionately call it, leaves a trail and it catches your attention. Flowerbomb is giving us a floral bouquet with a sweet, addictive quality, and this one gives us a lot of sensuality, a lot of femininity. In here, the lavender and vanilla definitely stand out, and I love that quality. So good. I once made a video and I said that this would be mother-in-law approved. This would be the entire family on his side approved. They smell you and they just feel like you're that chick. To them, you are sweet, nurturing, and very feminine. Next on my list is one from Prada. This one is Prada Paradoxe. Now, this came on the market a while ago. I had a video. I talked about why this would be like the next it girl fragrance. It is super feminine, super pretty. It's a very easy, rich fragrance, but it gives us what it needs to give. Just like Mon Guerlain, Prada Paradoxe gives us a warm floral blend. So this one is a little less sweet and much brighter. This one is very vibrant in my opinion. We have a beautiful citrus opening here of tangerine and bergamot mixed with a pear accord. So it is vibrant and sweet, not as sweet as Mon Guerlain. We also have a neroli essence in the heart. So like again, a lot of citrus notes, but the sweetness mixed in there kind of like tames down the citrus notes a bit. You also have orange flower and jasmine sambac. Beautiful, beautiful notes. So you have citrus notes, a lot of floral notes, some fruity notes. So quite an interesting composition. In the base, we finish off with bourbon vanilla. We have musk and amber. Like I mentioned, this one is such a beautiful and easy reach, but it smells amazing. You're guaranteed to get compliments. I love this bottle, the triangle logo of Prada, very on brand. Keep in mind that the freshness is tamed a lot by those other notes. I highly recommend this one. The last one comes from Valentino. And this one is not just ultra feminine, it's super sensual and very sexy to me. I'm talking about Valentino Donna Born in Roma. This is unapologetically feminine, but a feminine energy that makes a statement. Like this feminine energy is here to stay. We're claiming our sensuality, our femininity, and we're doing it unapologetically. Like this is so... And I feel like Valentino did the big one with this one. I do love the intense version. It's even sexier than this one. This one is fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. I love the studded bottle with notes of blackcurrant, bourbon, vanilla, and jasmine. We get sensuality, we get warmth, a little intensity. Like she's not shy about who she is. She lets her presence be known. So she's ultra feminine, but she's also a little edgy. And I feel like that's the alluring quality about this fragrance. So in the 5 fragrances that I've talked about, which one do I love the most? That's a very, very hard decision because I feel like each fragrance has its own thing. Like most of them are warm florals, but they have their own quality. There's almost a tie with the 3 fragrances here, but the one I enjoy the most would have to be Donna Born in Roma. As far as ultra feminine goes, I would have to go with Mon Guerlain. If I have to choose just one, I would say that I would go with Donna Born in Roma because it checks all the boxes with an added touch of edginess and depth that I enjoy. So all good fragrances, all super beautiful, all ultra feminine. Have you guys tried any of these fragrances? Share with us in the comment section at least one of your ultra feminine fragrances. Is there anyone I mentioned today that you absolutely love as well? I could talk about so many other fragrances, but I do feel like these 5 to me are great examples of ultra feminine fragrances. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Bye bye.